comeback victory. First defensive series for Cowlick High School, and Jeremy Menino is in on the stop. Later, the Hornets pass midfield and face a fourth down. It's the shuffle pass, but Christian King and Jordan McClay sniff it out. Cowlick High's ball. Later defensive action in the first period. The Hornets have gotten to midfield once more, but this time Robert Brown comes up with the interception. Cowlick High has the ball on offense. It's a sprint out pass to the right, and Oliver finds Ross Goodrum down the sideline for a first down. The Bears sprint left. This time Oliver finds Brad Nelson. Second quarter action. Cowlick High is back on defense. Pressure on the quarterback, and Christian King slings him to the ground for a big loss. Later in the period, the Hornets are threatening. This time it's McClay along with Menino in on the stop. Hornets are back to pass. Taylor Dorsey comes up with a huge interception in the end zone to end the threat. In the fourth quarter, Cowlick High found itself trailing 6-0. The offense has the ball in their own territory. Drop back pass, and on a critical third down, Oliver hits Nelson for a first. The Bears go into their hurry-up mode. It's a slant pattern to Ross Goodrum, and the senior picks up another first down. Quickly, Oliver drops back and then begins to scramble. Goodrum comes back to the ball, and it's first down Bears on the 21. Draw play. This time Marcus Thomas bursts out to the outside for another first down. Oliver drops back and hits Javon Gilbert. And the junior fights for yardage to the 4. Out of the shotgun, great protection. And Brad Nelson gets himself open for the score. Cowlick High now has tied the game at 6-all. Dyson in for the critical extra point with Todd Thompson holding. The kick is up, and it is good, and Cowlick High takes a 7-6 lead in the fourth quarter. When the Bears get the ball back, there's an inside running play, and Marcus Thomas fights for extra yardage. Josh Lange at quarterback. Gilbert in motion. Lange sprints out to the left and finds Nelson on the sideline. And the junior picks up the first down with extra effort. Oliver back in at quarterback. He scrambles to his right and once again finds Ross Goodrum. And Goodrum takes off for extra yardage. The Bears are on the 5. And again, great protection for Oliver as he finds Nelson one more time for another touchdown. David Dyson is in once more to try the extra point. It's up and it's good. Cowlick High leads by a score of 14-6. Now the defense must come up with some critical stops. First, Jordan McClay unloads on the Hornet quarterback. When Scotlandville attempts a screen pass to the wide receiver, Richard White is there to make the interception. This play capped an exciting come-from-behind victory in the fourth quarter as Cowlick High came away with a 14-6 win to even their district record at 1-1. The following week, Cowlick High hosted a very talented Woodlawn Panther team at Olympia Stadium. On the opening kickoff, the Bears' Marcus Thomas storms up the middle with a great return. Oliver drops back on the opening series and finds Ross Goodrum crossing over the middle for a first down. Again, great protection. And once again, it's Goodrum. The defense is back out on the field. Hayden DeMestre turns in the play to Jordan McClay and Jeremy Menino. Back on offense. And it's the midline option, and Oliver keeps the ball for a sizable gain and a first down. The offensive line provides great protection here. Oliver drops back and hits Brad Nelson for a nice gain. Second quarter action. Fumble, and Matthew Briggs is in on the recovery. First down, Bears. On the very first play, Oliver finds Ben Quito for a diving reception and a touchdown. Dyson is in once again to kick the extra point. It's up and it's good. And Catholic High has tied the score at 7-all. Second quarter defensive action. And Menino and Briggs combine to make the stop. On the next play, Woodlawn mishandles the football, and Chris Porcio comes up with the fumble recovery. Oliver drops back and finds Ross Goodrum open on the 5-yard line. With the ball on the 1-yard line, Cody Menard leads a great line surge as Oliver dives over the top for the go-ahead touchdown. Dyson is on for the extra point. The kick is up and it is good, and Catholic High now leads by a score of 14-7. When the defense gets back on the field, they begin to make big plays once again. This time it's Briggs and Porcio. Third quarter action. And Adam Talley comes in to sack the quarterback. Catholic High is backed up deep in their own territory. Chris Shamber with a great punt and outstanding coverage. Again, it's Eric Manning leading the charge along with Scott Kleinpeter. Another big play for the Catholic High defense. DeMestre forces the bad pitch. Jordan McClay and Chris Porcio knocked the ball carrier out of bounds. Woodlawn is threatening, but John Paul Luckett makes the stop behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter action, and Marcus Thomas burst over a big hole. The senior runs the ball all the way down to the 28-yard line of Woodlawn. Facing a critical 3rd down and 11, Catholic High goes to the spin screen. With Brennan Herman and Kramer Sherman out in front, Scott Salinas storms down the sideline, and it's 1st and goal, Bears. On the next play, Catholic High lines up in the I. Matthew Conger and Scott Salinas clear the way for Marcus Thomas and another touchdown. The Bears defense is ready to come up with another big play. Christian King strips the ball, and Jordan McClay pounces on it on the 39. First down, Bears. Tailback Lonnie Lockett bursts to the outside, storms down the sideline, and dives for the end zone. He's almost in, just out on the 1-yard line. On the very next play, Bennett Caldwell, Matthew Conger, and Brendan Herman clear out a path for Lonnie Lockett and the touchdown. David Dyson is in once again to kick the extra point. It's up and it's good. Catholic High leads 28-10. Final possession for the Panthers, and Grant Venable with a great play behind the line of scrimmage. Final score, Catholic High 28, Woodlawn 24. The Catholic High offense produced many exciting plays in 2008.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. Come on. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the
With 2 consecutive district wins, the Bears traveled to Walker to take on the Wildcats. The result was a dominating 52-7 victory for the Bears. On the game's opening kickoff, once again, Marcus Thomas electrified the crowd by exploding up the wedge and bringing the ball to near midfield. On the first play from scrimmage, Marcus Thomas takes advantage of Justin Sinclair's kick-out block and barrels for a first down. This time it's the spin counter, and Lonnie Lockett explodes upfield. This drive carries all the way inside the 5-yard line, and it's the direct snap to Justin Sinclair, and the senior's in for the score. Dyson is on for the extra point, and it is good. Catholic High has raced to an early 7-0 lead. First defensive series for the Bears. pressure on the quarterback, and Matthew Briggs comes up with the stop behind the line. Catholic High has Walker backed up, and they're punting out of their own end zone. Brad Nelson gathers the ball and storms down the left sideline for a great return. On the spin sweep, Lonnie Lockett shows some great maneuverability and power. Inside the 5, it's Lockett again, cutting up into the end zone for the touchdown. After the score, the Bears display great coverage once again. This time a host of Bears comes down to attack the wedge and the ball carrier, led by Eric Manting. On this play, Matthew Briggs, Adam Talley, and Jordan McClay combine to make the stop. It's the bootleg pass, and Oliver whips the ball out to Brad Nelson, who makes a diving catch on the 1-foot line. Justin Sinclair kicks out the defender, and Marcus Thomas is in for the touchdown. Dyson is on once again to kick the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Catholic High leads by a score of 21-0. Bears ball, and Josh Lange on the spin blast, and the junior explodes up the field for a first down. On this play, it's the spin counter. Richard White up the middle for big yardage. The drive continues.